but you can make friends later. Ready? I am Margaret Hatchett, the head of the department, and welcome to the Department of Zombie Studies.
Professor Steen is missing.
Again? Where is he?
Hiding in his broncos and drinking, maybe?
Dead, I hope.
Don't we all? Anyway, this is an orientation meeting for all you young, fresh-faced, naive first years, the so-called future of human.
Eureka! Eureka! I've discovered that the zombie virus can indeed be mutated so that cats can catch it as well. Welcome to the Department of Zombie Studies. The more brains, the better.
Thank you, Professor Steen.
Wait, wildcats? I had a nightmare about that last night.
Anyway, the WDPZ curriculum says we have to go over the recent history that led up to the formation of this department. And because I really can't be bothered, here to sum up the zombie apocalypse, I give you our zombie rights expert, Malcolm Z.
Toki, everybody knows this, and I don't want to bore you to death. Or undead. So, I prepared a song. Our whole universe was in a normal state. Nearly 49 months ago, the zombies got their reign. Facebook was the tool that made so many people drool, and only Linux guys were moving with the wall.
We do the firewall!
And Celsius Plus when they were buried deep in history, we all hail WDPZ. And so as we have heard so many times before, a vicious Facebook virus has infected 89.7% of the world population, turning them into zombies. But one software was safe and protected its users. It was Linux. Most Linux users happened to be huge nerds who realized that this was their chance to take over the remaining civilization. Together they formed the WDPZ, the World Domination Over Planet Zerth.
All hail the WDPZ!
All hail the
WDPZ.
The Department of English and American Studies was decimated.
Actually, I hope you don't mind me interrupting. That's Hatchet. But it was more than decimated, because to decimate means to take away 1/10.
Sure. Anyway, the remaining survivors did not give up on education. Together, we restructured the whole system and transformed into the Department of Zombie Studies.
Now I must stop you there, Miss Shadowspine. I'm sorry, Hatchet. This would not have happened without the second generation of zombies. For we now witness a rise of a new movement among the undeceased. A movement centered on cooperation and consensus with the untransformed, rather than the raw human protein consumption so important to the earlier. We no longer are the monolithic, putrefying, limping, moaning, growling, brain-gobbling masses of undead citizens. That's the conservatives. Thanks to the new generation of zombies.
And let's not forget about the grave importance of our beloved WDPZ. Without its motherly care and firm iron grasp, we would be another pile of cadavers lying outside in the mud.
Well, certainly, but
And the money, of course the money. Thanks to the generous WDPZ, it's dead easy to conduct virus research, create brain-eating monsters, and teach lessons. The all-important lessons, of course.
What is he talking about? Definitely this.
And if any one of you try something funny, we're gonna blast you from your bed!
our whole universe was in a normal state. Nearly 14.5 months ago, the zombies got the reign. Facebook was the tool that made so many people drool, and only Linux guys were
Mr. Z. Next up in the program are safety instructions. Again, I couldn't care less. So here's Dr. Professor Docent Chowski, M.A. Zing, Ph.D.
Thank you. Hello, I am Dr. Professor Docent Chowski, M.A. Zing, Ph.D. The new safety instructions are quite simple. In case of emergency, do not use the emergency exits. That is where the zombies come from. All students are required to carry a weapon. This will be checked with a metal detector at the main entrance. If you find yourself in trouble that exceeds the usual daily amount of trouble, you may want to use our first aid kit or second aid kit accordingly. The first aid kit contains medical supplies for humans. Should you be bitten, and should it take too long to reach the first aid kit, we recommend the second aid kit, which contains grains, to save the uncontrollable hunger of the newborn zombie.
Safety issues were also the reason we had to cancel all Erasmus programs. Parents complained that the journey between the universities was so perilous, our students tended to return in parts. But let me ask you, what is a high death rate nowadays anyway? But no, they kept going on and on about the loss of their firstborn and secondborns. No academic spirit, let me tell you. Anyway, what's next? I give you Miss Shatterspine, our literature teacher, who will tell you about your compulsory subjects and what it takes to finish your program and get your degree.
Hello everybody. So the list of compulsory subjects goes as follows. Introduction to Zombie Studies, Pre-Zombie History, Introduction to Zombie Linguistics, and I'm sorry, I can't quite remember the rest. I tried to look it up, but I still haven't got a grasp on our information system since we entered the zombie mode. And the brain symbol in the top left corner always distracts me.
Well, you're just going to have to manage. And now it's time for course recommendations. Let's start with Professor Francis Nicholas Steen.
It's time, Professor Frankenstein! Well, the only compulsory subject taught by me is zombie brain anatomy. So I'm looking forward to seeing all of you in the class. As some of you may know, the fine discipline of brain anatomy had always been studied on dead bodies only. What a shame, right? And thanks to the generous WDPC, I was officially allowed to pre-drill a hole in my colleague's head to show you this little trick. Fortunately, he's undead, thus not living, so nobody's angry.
Nobody knows the trouble. And in the next section of our program, we shall dedicate ourselves to... Hey, kids, everybody, hey!
Ooh, gets me every time, I tell you, every time. But other than that, I teach chemistry for fun and domination for 3 credits. Body parts and their use in everyday life for 2 credits. Piano class for 4 credits. And ethical aspects of ritual sacrifice for 2 credits. Also, I'm looking for volunteers for my spontaneous combustion research. 3 credits? Anyone? No? Then go to hell!
Let's continue with our resident linguist, Dr. Professor Docent Chowski, M.A. Zing, Ph.D.
It's M.A. Zing, Ph.D., if you will, please. First, it is my duty to inform you that there are 5 linguistic courses altogether. Zombetics, not to be mistaken for zombie ethics, is zombie phonetics. In this course, various zombie dialects will be dealt with, especially concerning the word brains.
Brains.
language. For example, this
Oh!
means your mother is so fat that
Oh!
she has her own gravitational pull. Be aware of that. Last but not least, syntax. Students love this course. From the very beginning till the very end, every lesson they practice moaning and groaning. That would be all for me for now. Thank you.
Your turn to plug your own course, Mr. Z.
I teach zombie rights. Yes, more and more zombies are trying to find their way into the WTPC headquarters. But not in the hungry, rampage kind of way, but in the political way. My generation has brought on a massive counter-sepulture culture, which advocates peaceful coexistence with the living. And in return, we demand equal treatment. I have a dream of bilingual play signs, a dream of undead and living children having fun on the same playground, a dream of unsegregated bathrooms where humans bear the stench of the left behind body parts because it would be too rude to complain. Thank you.
Mr. Z has one more course to recommend. A wonderful result of collaboration between him and me, a series of lectures on zombie diplomacy. What? I can be diplomatic. How do you think I got to be the head of the department?
Well, by poisoning your competitors. Everybody knows that. What, just me? No one else did the test on the dead bodies?
Yes, we should definitely all focus on his terrible practices and not on his crazy accusations. On with the program. Miss Shutterspine.
Wonderful. My turn to invite all literature enthusiasts to my closed little classroom. As you all know, the stream of literature was mercilessly stopped by zombie apocalypse. Then came Alan Gutzberg and restarted it all with his legendary work, Growl. Not only do we have human literature, but second-generation zombies are writing too. That's why we call them zippies. Lovely name, isn't it? I hope they start wearing sunglasses and party a lot so we can call them zombie-nicks.
Now wait a minute there, Miss Shadowspine. That term is not some politically correct. We prefer to call ourselves the socially integrated undead.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. It's just...
Miss Shadowspine, we talked about this. No crying in front of the students. And now, to end the orientation meeting on a high note, we have a surprise